Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm ClolyMoly here again with my sister.
Hello.
And our special guest, my mom.
Oh, hi.
Last episode, freaking
All
Grandpa
we did was we got an
finally
oil
fixed
can.
our radiator. So we got an oil can, and I know exactly what we need to be doing with this, I believe. So.
Oiling something, I guess.
Well, you are right about that. But it's time to get down.
To business?
Yeah.
Let's get down to business.
To climb around in the elevator.
It's locked.
To defeat the nuns.
That's the thing I always say. If they send me daughters when I asked for nuns. Okay, we gotta go down to the basement. And then go on a climbing adventure. This is where things start getting spoopy. Hold on to your hats, folks.
Here we go.
Yep, here we go.
Climb up. What? In the ductwork?
Yeah, the vent.
Okay.
And nobody can hear us.
Why is you climbing through there?
Okay, now.
To oil something?
Okay, we need silence so I can focus for this part, because this one always gets
I'm still
to me.
gonna freak out. You know I will.
Okay,
Don't
well, try not
Give
to.
me any spoilers. I've never done
We're
this
not spoiling anything.
You tell me about to freak out. That means I'm prepared to freak out. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Is that the library someone broke it?
Yeah.
Why didn't she just use the door?
Run! Ooh.
Okay,
So the thing is, as soon as you get down there, he starts walking in, and you have to hurry and climb back in the vent. And it always.
Oh, wait.
Crazy
Let's see
old
what he's
man.
up to.
I know
Why
you
didn't he
hid
clean
that
it
thing
up?
around here somewhere.
Sound of shuffling.
He's playing shuffleboard. Now was not the time to be slacking off.
The least you could have done was left me a hint.
If you need a hint, then you aren't deserving.
I think he heard you.
I don't have time to clean this up.
Obviously. Once you get Nancy Drew to, you get her to do everything else around there.
Basically. Okay, so now we're in the clear. So first things first. We need to
Go down
get down the stairs for one.
And dust the.
Yeah. What?
Why are you?
Why are you shushing?
How do you know to dust stuff?
Because we played this game before.
Because of the fact that we just looked in the magazine that showed you how to see fingerprints.
Yeah, so now we
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
dust this so we'll know the code so we can get in just through the door.
Uh-huh. How do
Okay,
you
so
know
it's
4
372 pound.
Wait, star?
No, it's £3.72.
What about, you mean the
it's
star?
darker.
The star.
Yeah, but
I don't
that's-
see
okay.
pound.
Well, yeah, okay.
3
The
star
asterisk.
72.
Or 3 asterisk 2 72. So write that down, Courtney.
3
You
star
slacking off.
72.
So now we know. Let's see. Now we can start looking at things. Sneak a peek.
Try hitting the button up there as you do it, because I think that might open or something.
Yeah, I know it opens.
Yeah, because you gotta hit the.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. Luck wins
Ooh.
again. So, minus 15, 10, minus 5.
Let me take a picture of that, because that diagram seems important. There we go.
I don't think the diagram itself is really
Never
important.
done.
Well, except I'm pretty sure I've played this game more than Courtney has.
Okay, well,
Then
I haven't
shut
played
your
it
face
at all,
over
so
there.
y'all quit acting like y'all already know stuff.
But we do. If
But
we
act
acted
like you don't.
If we acted like we didn't know anything, we would be getting.
Because then it
spicy
won't be a
lot
surprise
slower.
to me.
We're not spoiling anything.
You're spoiling it for me.
A sly rabbit will have 3 openings.
to its den. Okay.
So
I
mine-
thought it
minus
said a
15.
shy rabbit.
You gotta move the thing
I'm
first.
trying.
No.
It's not
That
moving.
thing.
Maybe you gotta oil it.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. And now we're stuck forever. Oh, there we go.
Minus 15. I just took pictures. Let me go back. 10 and then minus 5.
I remember that sound like freaked me the freak out when I first heard it because I thought someone was creeping in on me and I was like, oh no, I've been spotted.
That's a squeaky sounding door.
Let's see, what do we have here? A book.
Mm.
The true stories behind famous portraits. Marie Antoinette, one of the many great portraits painted by Marcel Bonnet during his career. None has fueled more controversy and gossip than this portrait of Marie Antoinette, which was completed only months before the Revolution broke out. It all began when King Louis
Louis.
XVI.
That would be the 16th.
King Louis XVI, Marie's husband commissioned an opulent jeweled tiara for her birthday. Set in the tiara was a ruby, an emerald, a sapphire, and a 52-carat diamond, bigger than any diamond ever before worn by French royalty. Marie was horrified by the tiara's extravagance and refused to wear it. It is even rumored that she referred to it as my crown of ruination. Although no one knew what she meant by this. When it came time to have her portrait painted by the master Bonnet, Marie insisted on posing away from the palace at Versailles, in the tower room of the Chateau Rochemont, where she visited to escape the growing turmoil in Paris. Further, the queen refused to be painted wearing the tiara. King Louis was furious, but Marie would not budge. She chose to ornament herself with a purple rose instead, not just a flower, but a symbol of her willful defiance of her husband's wishes.
Wow.
When the portrait was finished, she gave it to the Rochemonts in appreciation of their loyal friendship. Shortly thereafter, the revolution erupted in full. When Marie Antoinette and her husband were arrested, the queen refused to reveal the whereabouts of the tiara. Even after her execution, neither the tiara nor the magnificent jewels it contained were ever found. To this day, speculation and heated debate continues about what became of the Crown of Ruination. The painting is now in the hands of a private American collector.
Okay.
Stop throwing things around.
I dropped my hair clip. Now the cat's getting it.
So this is the diary of Hans
Axel
Axel
von
Is
Fersen.
it necessary we read this? Because this is just going to take a lot of time. And it's
You want
probably
me to
not-
read it?
Well,
I can
I'm just
read
saying that, it's probably not going to lead to anything significant.
Did
Well,
you
it is
actually got
about
graded
Marie
in reading?
Antoinette.
I know.
Hans Axel von Fersen, 1755 to 1810. What a boy he was! No, was a Swedish French soldier
As a
in
Swedish chef.
yeah. Okay. Was a Swedish French soldier and diplomatic agent who became a close friend of Queen Marie Antoinette during the early 1780s and went on to work for the counter-revolutionary movement after 1789. After Antoinette's execution in 1793, von Fersen wrote about her every year on the anniversary of her death until his own death in 1810. Many scholars have concluded that he must have been in love with her. His diary recounts his political movements during this time and provides us with valuable historical insight into the political climate in France at the end of the 18th century. The Diary of Hans von Fersen. June 3rd, 1791. The trouble in France continues to mount. The revolutionaries have forced the king and queen to return to the Tuileries in Paris, where they are living like virtual prisoners. I am working with the counter-revolutionaries to help the royal couple escape to England. Am I reading all of this?
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Which parts are important to read? None of them?
Yeah, not really. It's just basically the theme is Marie Antoinette and her loss to jewels, I believe. Make sure everything is inspected. I think it is. Yeah, let's go check out what that loud noise was before. Because there was obviously some secrets. Oh, see?
Oh, what is that?
A secret room.
And, wow, what are those things? A lighter?
Mm-hmm.
Light the candles. Ooh.
It looks like a mini hammer.
Actually, that looks like old dental equipment. Like a drill. Oh. This is a secret
we
dentist
totally
lair.
didn't burn our hand grabbing that key out of the candle.
Looks like Burt's Bees lip balm in the drawer.
Okay, so let's see.
Can you read? Okay, the
The castle's been empty for many years now. These hallways just echo and...
And oh, how I miss you, my one-time son. My anger's dissolved into pain. Is the point? I still don't know why you pilfered my wallet. The money could hardly have mattered. That $50 I'd have given you twice, but instead my poor heart you shattered.
I'd have given you
Sounds like an old boyfriend. If only I could find you, we'd patch it all up. Talk through it as dad and son should. Perhaps you meant only to test my love. Perhaps you felt misunderstood. Where are we? Here or here?
Here.
I want you to know that your old man forgives you.
I thought it said ignores you.
And ignores you. Old bygones are bygone with me, so I've left you one keepsake to remember me by. You'll sure be delighted to see. Go out to the garden, my old thinking spot, my refuge in hours of dread. Your luck charm is stashed where no stranger would look, in the back of my troubled head. My old troubled head. The old trouble. Okay, so this is goodbye, dear Dexter, farewell. You offered me much needed joy, and I'll never forget all the laughter.
You're gonna knock step on top of your head.
My
Kat.
darling young rascally boy. Wow, okay.
You're my rascally boy, you know.
You get your dragon up there. Huh?
Yeah, he's gonna. But if he knocked that down, there's like a picture frame on top of it. He would have busted his head. Jeez, Cat. Is there anything else to investigate here, or was it just a letter?
I turned the light on, so try. Yeah.
Here we go. Just a book.
Okay.
When he was good, he was
He's
very, good.
very good. The young buckaroos. The young buckaroos.
Castle Boy wins.
Is that like the Boy Scouts back then? They were called buckaroos back in the day.
I think there's more pages.
No, that was the only one. But see,
When he was bad, he was horrid.
Ooh.
Dear Pop, I'm sorry for taking $50 out of your wallet without asking. I know how it was wrong. I know you are disappointed in me. I'm sorry. I will never do it again. I'm sorry. Your son, Dexter. Sad excuse for stealing.
Yep.
Let's see. Great Northern High School. My son, the Vandal. Okay, there's more pages of this. Milwaukee Bank Police nav a suspect passing phony cheeks.
Cheeks? You mean checks?
Oh. Shish. He may have had some phony cheeks.
Boy, them cheeks look fake to me.
Did you get plastic surgery? I told you not to.
Let me pat them down and make sure. I never seen real cheeks like that before.
I raised it quick. I'd rather see it burn. Dear Ezra, I've changed your will, according to the directions you gave me in our meeting. In the event of your death, Dexter will have no recourse to inherit
Wickford Castle.
Wickford Castle.
I raised a crook.
So he'd rather see the castle burn than,
Leave it to his son.
yeah, his son Dexter. Gee, I wonder who...
Are you sure there was no other pages in that good book?
Oh, yes, it is. Here we go. Oh, wait, no, that was just looking close up too.
Oh, there's pictures.
Dexter Egan. And who do we know by that name? Okay, see ya, Mr. Egan.
So Dexter ain't supposed to be in that castle.
Well, he is, but... I mean, he technically is.
I know he's in it.
No, I'm like...
But he didn't want to leave. Oh, is he the father or the son?
He's the son.
Okay, and the father didn't want him to have the castle.
Yeah, he doesn't have the castle. Someone else owns it.
Oh, he's just working in the castle?
Yep.
Okay.
That's
So-
why he's a grumpy pants.
Oh, maybe he went and destroyed the library. Anybody that calls the library a library don't have no respect for the library. Just my thoughts.
Yeah, let's see if Lisa is there. Have a little chit chat. No, she's still not there. I wonder what she's off to. Suspicious.
Can I help you?
So, did you grow up around here?
You could say that.
Oh, okay.
Did you know the original owner, Ezra Wickford, when he lived here?
You could say that.
Did you know him well?
Wow.
They call it
You
the
could say
past
that.
for a reason, okay?
You are
Because it's
evading
over.
all the questions.
So, do you know if Ezra Wickford had a place where he liked to go and think? Someplace he thought of as a refuge?
There was a private area of the garden. Yeah. The entrance was hidden, so no one could bother him there.
Do you think I could go check it out?
Forget about it. There's nothing out there but dead weeds and crumbling statues.
Were you allowed to go out there?
Once in a while he'd bring me out there and teach me about his favorite flowers, but
And the crumbling
that was
weeds
like
and-
100 years ago.
Okay.
See you, Mr. Egan.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty then.
Okay, let's go talk to Crazy. Or maybe we should go and, like, sleep or something, pass some time for something else to happen, you know. Just in case. So we don't have to walk all the way back here. Or, like, call someone, just in case.
I think I would just, like, go to, like, an unusual hour. It doesn't, like,
3 a.m.
just, you know, so you can grab the key or
Yeah,
whatever.
see if... Meep. Okay. Wrong way. Oh, you can hear that stormer howling. Oh, yep, there we go. Let's see what we have here.
A steno book. To-do list.
Shut down ski lift. Clock. Oh, check
Emergency generator.
Get Brunei to fix Professor's boots. Refund guests who canceled. Snowplow.
Snowplows.
Snowplows? What the hell is a snowplow?
What's that doing on my list?
Try to reach Christy again. Change library alarm code. Change bulbs in tower. Replace filter in vent shaft. Keep searching. Get books back to Professor. Oh, boots back to Professor. Check.
Basement circuit breaker.
And get dinner orders from
Oh, that's the list he wants Nancy Drew to do. all the time.
Apparently.
So she's already done some of these things. Is that a picture of his family?
So maybe. There's the library key. Hooray! Is that the only thing we can do there? Okay.
Maybe, you know, what's her face might be in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Nope. Okay, let's go back to a normal time of day. Oh man. I just freaking want to get in my room. Alarm. How alarming! Then we'll go talk to Mrs. Hopkins.
Do we have to get his permission to go out and explore the garden, or do we
you,
just
Brandy?
Well, no, there's
Oh, I'm glad you're here. At the moment, my theory is rising
now we
like
have
a
to select from its
magnificent
hostages.
souffle.
It's basically
I
the
need to
errand
collect
girl.
a few more ingredients, if you will, but it's a delicate situation. If I leave my room even for a moment, I fear the souffle will come crashing down in a heap.
What do you need me
won't
for,
even ask
Professor?
I like how she
What I need
finishes
is
her
some
sentence.
information
She
about the
talks
castle.
as in
Hard
right.
numbers. I've come to the
The last few
conclusion
words
that
of the
you are
sentence.
an enterprising and faithful soul. Therefore, I have decided to entrust you with this important mission. Who
She's
knows?
doing a lot of
If
blinking.
you succeed,
Yeah.
I might
She's
whisk
trying
you
to
away from the
portray a
hotel
secret
business to
message
be
in
my
Morse code,
personal
guys.
research assistant.
Her blinking.
Well, Professor Hotchkiss, I'm not actually in the hotel business, but I'd love to help.
Marvelous! Here's what I need to know. What is the model number on the elevator? I'll be very eager to hear what you come up with. But
Now we
please,
gotta do her
don't disturb me
stupid
unless you have the
research.
answer.
A model number for the elevator?
Yeah.
It's pretty lame, I know.
She can't get out of her room and do that.
It's right down the hall. See, there's the elevator. Okay. What do I have to call it? What are we gonna call it?
I don't know. Elevator.
I was thinking of calling it Bernie. Okay.
Where do they have these things posted? Right there?
Model number 50964. Why is that so necessary to know?
That's what I want to know.
Because this is Marie Antoinette's castle, and she specializes on everything Marie Antoinette and wants
Yeah,
to write a
because we
book.
know Marie Antoinette had an elevator back in the day.
It's
Cat. Wow. You just clawed up my leg.
I got things
That
to do.
hurt.
She's like, what? Wow, why am I trying to use my key card to get in her room?
Yes, did you find the information I asked you for?
Sure did.
Good, but I
Yep.
need you to write it down so I don't forget.
Okay.
It's 50964.
Thank you. Let me do some calculations to see if this is correct.
If you already know the answer, why do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Eureka! If there's one thing I like in a young person, it's ingenuity. Now, I've got work to do. Time to stir the cauldron and stoke the fire. But if you'd like to talk, I'll be holding office hours in the lobby between 3 and 6 a.m. Meet me then.
She's gonna bring her door down there with her to do behind.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because I can't be seen except for my eyeball.
No, she'll just cover most of her face with a scarf and just leave one eye poking out.
And if that doesn't work, I'll just bring the door down with me.
How come we didn't see her down there at 3 a.m. then?
Well, because,
Yeah, we had to wait for her seal of approval first, I
yeah,
guess.
It's
we had to explain elevator science to her.
Elevator science. That's what it was.
Well, it's not rocket science. Get it? Get it? It's
Oh
not
my God.
rocket science. Phrase everybody uses.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I am funny sometimes.
Sometimes. Go meet with Hopkiss.
Let's go meet Hopscotch.
Hopscotch. Boy, I love me some hopscotch.
This will probably be the one game, guys, that we don't run around with, like chickens, with like chickens with our heads cut off.
Oh, she left
Nancy,
her door.
dear, welcome to the witching hour. Isn't it marvelous to be up and about when others are sound asleep? I find my brain waves are at their most powerful during this time.
Wow.
Yes, I happen to do some of my
You
best
know,
work in
breaking
the
and
middle
entering.
of the night
Stealing.
too. Tell me, Professor, what is this theory you're working on?
Well, you probably know by now that I'm a scholar of French history. My specialty is Marie Antoinette. Oh, poor Marie, the most misunderstood queen of the 18th century. Marie used to visit the very tower that now belongs to this castle. I'm convinced that this place holds evidence
things
that
I
will
wonder
forever
about
change
this
the way
game
the
is, like,
world
if the
views
information about
Marie.
Marie
But the
Antoinette is,
wolves
like,
have
actually true.
ears, so I'd rather not say
Yeah, there's
anymore right
movie
now.
about Marie Antoinette.
If you're really
Kristen
interested,
Dunst plays
why don't
Marie
you go
Antoinette.
up to my room and have a look around
I think it's on
yourself?
HBO right
You've been
now.
such a great help to me, almost like an apprentice.
Oh, how
I've always
wonderful.
You could say,
an
oh, you don't need to do that, but
Wow,
yes, you do
Professor,
need to do that. I need
that's
to speak
really
through all your
generous
things
of you.
and possibly
I'd love
steal
to
some
learn
stuff.
more about your work, but are you sure you don't mind?
I insist. Your
Both you
mind
insist.
is like a
I'm
ravenous
not a
monkey
monster.
gobbling up every banana in its path.
Ravenous
How
monkey
can I
gobbling up
stand in
bananas.
the way?
Wow.
Here's my extra pass key.
Wow.
I get back to work at 6
How
a.m.
many people you
sharp,
meet in
so
the
just
lobby
make
that-
sure you
Oh, here,
vacate
take
the
my
premises
keys and
by
no
5:59.
snooping around
My
my
keys
And
and my
put
wallet
things
and my credit
back where
card
you
and my PIN
find
number.
them. It's
Oh,
all
my social
scientifically
security.
organized in there.
Yeah, just go snoop all you want. What do you mean when you said Marie Antoinette was misunderstood?
What did you mean when you said
Go ahead
Marie
and finish this
Antoinette
conversation
was
in the middle of the
misunderstood?
Everyone thought Marie did nothing but spend France's money on jewels and fancy soap for herself, while her people were starving. History books have upheld the myth that she was just a spoiled and heartless brat, but I don't believe it.
What do you believe?
I believe that she's been the victim of
Do you
vicious
believe in
rumors
magic?
and lazy historians for too long, and that if the real story could be told, people would realize that Marie Antoinette was actually a good woman who wanted to help her people but didn't know how.
Do you know anything about a tiara that was given to Marie Antoinette?
The infamous tiara, of course! Oh, people thought Marie had this extravagant piece commissioned for herself, and they hated her for it. But really, it was her husband, King Louis XVI, who had it made for her birthday. Oh, she didn't want it, refused to wear it, and then, a few months before the revolution broke out, the tiara disappeared.
What do you mean it disappeared? You mean like
It was
went
never
missing?
found.
No one
There
knew
were
where it
rumors
was?
that she had it
All the
destroyed,
things that
but
mean it
no one
disappeared?
has ever been able to prove this.
See you soon.
Goodbye.
Well, in this episode here, in the next episode, we'll do some snooping in some rooms. So, we'll see you guys then. Peace.